Hello everyone, Amradorn here, and welcome back to City Skylines, where we are building a winter city. So in the last episode, we kind of redone this entire district over here, and I think everything was set up fairly well. I'm pretty happy with how we've got things going there. We have gotten back to a fairly decent population. We're actually above where we were when we started basically the entire rework of the town. And we have, for the most part, a positive income. It does dip down into the negatives occasionally, but so far we're doing pretty good. It is telling us that it wants housing. Unemployment is only 2%, so there are a lot of jobs probably not getting filled at this point. I think the best place for us to put in this new residential area is right here, really. So I want to put in a path through here, connecting up to here and coming along in here. And then I think we want to connect like that. Right. And then probably want to do something similar right in here. Come out to about there, and we do curved road there. Okay, there we go. We're all set with that. We are going to get some straight roads in here. All right. Okay. Doing pretty good through here. Alright, we're going to end up with kind of a park area in here, I think. Come down to the center of this. Alright, and then I would really like curve there, and then a connection through here. Those are a little close together, but I think I'm okay with that. And then maybe we do like this and like that through there, and then this leaves this for a park. Okay, so now we want to do our zone. We need to do water through here. Okay, through there. Through there. Okay, and through here. Are having to have some kind of odd pipe connections. There we go. All set. And we do have a connection to this industrial area over there, which I think is good. Okay, so now for zoning. I think I want to change this whole block to commercial right here. Okay, and then I think I want some commercial along here. And then the rest of this, I'm okay with being residential. And this is a lot of residential. Okay, none here. And I think I'm going to leave this area here open for services. Which means I think we're going to make this commercial. Alright. That way we've got just kind of a spot there. Okay. So it's going to take a little bit for things to weed themselves in, especially power-wise. There we go. That'll give us a connection temporarily while the city sorts itself out and we gain population. This should add quite a bit to our numbers. Okay, seem to have a fairly steady positive income. It's good. Lots of lightning, lots of storms. 4,200. What do we got in the way of unique buildings? Brandenburg Gate is too expensive. Oh, it just became not too expensive. Do we want to put that in there? We could put it here. That's going to use up most of my money. I think I'm going to, though. Yep, one Brandenburg Gate. Interesting. We'll see how that plays out for us. Kind of gives us a bit of a touristy area. Yeah, so you know what? I think we want to put a very small district down here then. Chester Park. And it's actually a really good idea because I think policies wise, city planning. Studded trees. Okay. Boost connections, electric cars, services. Book fair, prefer ferries. Let's see, maybe organic, no commercial, tourism. There we go. Yeah, we want tourism in that area. Okay. We really don't have any zoning anywhere down in here. Okay. Residential specializations. Self-sufficient building. I think that would probably be a good idea in Ivy Hills. Kind of make it a little bit more built up. Let's do a small park in there. Probably need to think about some services over here as well. There we go. Of course, that's going to use up quite a bit of money. Okay, our population changed quite a bit there as we did that. Kind of turned this block here into kind of a services area. Right. Okay, houses are starting to build. Doing okay money-wise. We're at $50,000. We've got 4,000 people in climbing. We were about 4,100 there, but then we dropped. Oh, we dipped our income there for a second. But we'll see how this plays out as we've changed the policies there. Okay, so Chester Park being tourism, I think, is a good idea. And I think what I want to do is create a park in here. Alright. And I think I want to go into here as well. And maybe this area as well. We are going to have a road system through the park, okay, which is fine. I think I want the main gate for the park over here. Okay. We need a couple of side gates, I think. There. There. And there. And then we're going to take and go up. Alright, so that says slope too steep. Okay, we want a crossing there. And we want a crossing there for the park. And through here, I think. There. All right. And then there. Page down. Okay. A side gate over here, maybe? Okay, and then what do we got that we can put in here? Park Plaza. Park restrooms. Okay. Park info booth. There we go. And then we can put in some benches and stuff around in here. Some flower beds. And fencing. Do I really want fencing? Yeah, I'm not sure the fencing is really going to do me much good. Especially since you can kind of drive through the park. So I think I'm okay with people getting in and out of the park without paying too much. I just want walkways above. Those walkways are really tall. I kind of wish I had the movement mod so I could lower those down a bit. We'll see how Butler Gardens works from there. Chester Park is growing. That's good. That's very good. Okay, so we're at 4,600 people, $135,000 and growing. That's good. Ivy Hills is working its way up. Lots of self-sufficient buildings. That's pretty good. So that whole area really kind of looks different. What do we got for zoning in here? Okay, that's residential. We don't really have a district here. Not a garden. Pearl Hills. Chestnut Heights. Okay. So this is basically becoming Chestnut Heights as a district, which is fine. I think these can switch over to there. And I think this can intake this as well. Go ahead and overlap that. There we go. You know, this district here is essentially separate, thanks to the highway, or that main road there. I kind of wish that we had a little bit better tools for zoning districts. And they just kind of jump around a little too much. Okay, so that's Cooper Park. Barlow Heights. We're going to have to end up changing that over there as well, I think. Chestnut Heights. I think I want to go ahead and incorporate this into this as well. Okay. Alright, we do have commercial down through here. So, do I want to separate this? Have this be a part of this, maybe? With this taking over this as well. There we go. That can have that, and that can have that. Okay. So, organic and local produce, no commercial specialization. I think that's fine. What about residential? Self-sufficient buildings. Okay, so I don't really want to change that yet. We're going to have to work on these districts down here as well, because they really don't match the current layout of the city. Are we having some water issues? Heating availability, water availability. Okay, so water is a little bit of an issue at the moment. Tank reservoir, eco inland water treatment. Pumping service. Whoa, this industrial area over here is just completely in tatters. Let's go ahead and add a pump or a some water tanks. Go, and I think I want to go ahead and add in a water tower of sorts over here. go. And we can connect that up. Perfect. Okay, there we go. That should help with the water. No more room. Okay, so that landfill site needs to be emptied out. Trash. Do another recycling center. Okay, there we go. Almost 5,000 people, which is good. What is our zoning over here? Okay, so we have commercial here and here. So I think what we want to do is create another district in here. Okay, yeah. Basically a fisherman's wharf type area. Okay, so that zoning really doesn't kind of works its way across there. Alright, but it does take up this. Hey, our park has gotten better. That's good. Okay. This is its own little district down here. Which I'm fine with letting it stay that way. I think Cooper Park is going to find its way up through here and across this highway to collect this there. Okay. There we go. Okay, Aspen Park. And that basically takes care of that. I think what we'll do is we'll end up having Barlow Heights take over this area here. And down through there. And then we'll have Aspen Park kind of take this area here. Okay. Yeah. And let's change this to the Fisherman's Wharf. Whoops. There we go. Chester Park, Ivy Hills. Hey, 5,300. I think we're getting pretty close to hitting our next milestone, which is at 5,500. So hopefully we can have that pretty quick. Zoning is doing really well. I'm pretty happy with how we're doing. Traffic doesn't... Whoa. We are having some issues with sewage. Let's get an eco-land water treatment plant added over here. Okay. So are we all connected? We are. Okay. Let's see if that clears that up. There we go. Perfect. Now what is going on over here that this is essentially abandoned? I mean, we don't really have a whole lot of demand for regular commercial. It's wanting even more residential. But we're just kind of moving at the moment. I really kind of like the way all these houses kind of worked out. You know, and we've got this big town, and there it is. Alright, so that gives us an extra thing that we can purchase. We can start doing a campus, which I think will be a great thing for us to do. We can do sports arenas, trade school, level 5 unique buildings. We can start doing buses and metros, an IT cluster. Okay. Leisure specialization, that's something that we can do. I think that would be good. Got some new policies. Harsh prison sentence, tax raise for low density residential. Okay, tax relief for low residential. Okay, so industry 4.0 free lunch. Right. Okay, we got office, we got high density commercial and residential, that's good. Blimp pathway. University. We can do a sauna. We can do some disaster preparation stuff. Modern Technology Institute, that's good. Okay, so waste disposal unit. Cool. Facility for university students. Alright. So yeah, we got some unique buildings that we're working on, which we'll be unlocking hopefully soon. And we're doing pretty good. So that is about all the time I have for this episode. We've got some high rises going on down here, which is pretty good. Some high rise hotels, which is nice. I like that. Alright, so that is about all the time we have for this episode, so I am going to go ahead and call it here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button down below. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, you guys have a good one. Goodbye.